You see, this record keeping of a thing is the major reason why all SMEs cannot have access to funding. Do you know what is expected of us to do? We are supposed to keep records of what you buy, right? What you sold. This box is not cleaning. Let me just wait this way. You're supposed to keep records of what you bought, what you sold, the discount you gave, the profit you made, approximate data spent, delivery, PR given. PR given in as
profit you made.
Profit, okay. What you bought, what you sold, profit you made,
Discount you gave,
gift you gave out of it, delivery money, data money, PR. What is PR? PR is like you going out of your way to tip the rider aside his delivery fee. When we came back from break in January, a lot of us experienced so much trouble with rider because VIO came with some rules you should. So if you're giving your riders PR, you'll prioritize you first.
Yes.
I have a DHL guy whose ever delivery he picks at the airport, he brings my own first. I have never given him cash. And I get gifts of benefit use from Origin, I always send it to him once in a while. Mr. Joseph, as in any delivery that is inside that car is my own first. There are days he will come here and sit down for an hour. It's not as if he cannot afford it, but he thinks and feels I treat him special for gifting him, and he appreciates it. It's part of your records. If not, the PR money is not in your salary, it's in the business money. You cannot account for it. Do you get my point? When they are asking you, they will ask you of miscellaneous. For instance, if you want to look for loan or funding, inside that miscellaneous, that PR, that food you bought during the work hour, the water, your guest, your customer that came, you serve them tea, you serve them sweets, is in that PR. They will just write it as miscellaneous and PR. Then the real cost of products. I don't know if you get me. Real cost of products. So in all this, if you do the maths, you find out that most of us, we are not in business, we are in hobby. Because by the time you remove everything you're selling at the list, you're not making profit. And there was a video I think I made on pricing. The DMs I got that day, I put more of that on Instagram. How I focus to it. You just assume I bought it 1.5. I'm selling it 2,000. In real case, when you put everything, what you did is you just collected her sako and went to Lagos and collected from the vendor and gave it to her. You just helped. It's a hobby, it's not a business because you're not making profit out of it. So for everything that you can do if you want to find progress, you should mentally know every single kobo how it goes. Else you say you're running your business at a loss in a tax but you will not account for them, all of them. Yes, sir. You can download Money Manager. It's a very good app. It gives you the advantage to save to add every single money you spend. Money Manager. Then for Keeper gives you an advantage to put your inventory, be it product or service, how much you bought, how much you're selling, and what's not. So at the end of the day, when you put in 20 products, how much you bought, how much you sell, Keeper will automatically do the profit for you. So from there, at a glance, you will see, is this a product that I'm supposed to be stocking? Keeper. Yes. KIPPA.
There's also something I did on Excel to break down like cost of production for everything. So there's cost of the materials, zip lining, blah blah blah. Then I put in packaging. Then labor, that's my staff. For every unit of production I make. Then utility and transport. So if there's any, I usually put extra. So if I give any extra gift, if I made any discount. So when I total everything, then I multiply by a factor of what I want as my profit. For some clothes, I multiply by 1.5. Maybe I want 50% profit, so that it's not too expensive. For some, I do as high as 100% times 2. If it's 4,000 that I'm using to produce everything, I'll just multiply on Excel. So now whenever I have any change in price, before I will sit down and be doing it all the time, I just did on Excel. So I'll just go now, if Zip has increased money very well, I'll just add all my products, the price will change.
Do you get it? This is automation and making business easier.
It's easier for me.
Do you get it? So how can you do this and now say you don't understand where okay, yes, I will if she can. In fact, we can even host her here and give her a free space if she's willing to assist us.
No, there's a group I was on. I did some kind of tutorial too for some ladies, how to pay yourself, how to, some of these few things. But still learning.
It's a big thing. It's not a big thing because trust me, a lot of us might not know how to operate Excel. Be it the one on the phone or on the laptop. You understand? For some, they can do tedious things, but the minimal small automations here and there they can't do. So it's really a big thing. So if you can, we won't mind having you one of these days. And the second question you asked was what? Spending. From your business, madam, if your account officer stands on your head like this and asks you not to spend, if you're not disciplined, you will spend. Spending is about discipline. But above all, you must pay yourself a salary as a business owner. If you don't pay yourself salary, it's not realistic for you not to spend your business money. Ask me why. Where do you buy the data from? Where do you buy your data from? The airtime that you call the customer or the vendor, how do you get it? The money that you go to say market to source for products or fabric, or what, how do you get it? So, it's realistic for you to put a percentage to your business as your salary. How? Let's take for instance, if you have these records, if you have proper records, you will know how much you make, and you can know how much you take for yourself as a salary. And when you remove, let's say, 20,000 to be your salary, is it realistic? You look at it. If it is realistic, that means the 20,000 goes round. If it's not realistic, you're doing that unlimited 25,000 and the salary is 20,000. Does it tally? You're lying to yourself. First of all, from this business, how much percent can I take as my salary from the profit? Not the kind that is remaining in the kitchen or in the shelf. From the 100 pieces that I sold from first to 30th. After removing every record, data, money, electricity bills, staff salary, what is left as profit is 26,000. Out of that 26,000, what am I going to take as my salary? I'm taking 8,000. If you spend that 8,000, madam, you don't do. Any other thing, push it forward. We are women, we are girls. We see flashy things, shoes, bags, laces, every day. So it's normal for you to want to have them all. So self-discipline is you controlling and not they buy. The ability to control yourself from unnecessary buying is the only reason you can be able to save. It's the only reason why you will not touch your business money. If you decide you want to spend less than your earnings, you can. It boils down to discipline. Everything you see fine, you will love it. We are human. We are women. You see veil, you see shoes, you see bags, children this, children that. But if you're disciplined, this is not necessary. I made clothes last month. It's enough. I don't need to buy new wrapper. I have a slippers. I shouldn't buy another slippers this month. I have one good handbag that I bought. It's enough. Shikenan. If you don't control your spending, you can never stop buying. And business money is business money. Learn to evaluate your business quarterly. At least. In this quarter, what did you do? Where did the money go to? Wallahi, from January to now, I can close my eyes and tell you every single kobo spent, how I got it and where it has gone to. Because me, right from time, I have discipline. If I say I'm not doing, I'm not doing. So I can tell you, I don't need to keep account, I don't need to keep record. Any alert I see, if I can go back from January to now, I can tell you what I did with that. Relevant or not relevant thing. I can go to market and decide not to buy things that I see that inspires me and buy the only thing that takes me to market and come back. You have that. If you don't have it, you have to work on it. Yeah. Your colleagues brings this, they brings that. I'm sorry. I like how so I can even help you post. I will not buy. I can help you market. I can help you show. I can recommend. I have exhausted my spending limit. I'm sorry, I cannot buy it. In fact, why do we need to explain? It's not necessary. So, financial discipline is you. No app, no bank manager, no adashe. We see people that have been adashe that they will stand and run now, and the one adashe will be looking for replacement. They can't keep up. They started their adashe not to spend, but at the end of the day, they become so choked up that they end up running around with bash that they can't even sleep. Do you want them to die? No. Hence, they will have to withdraw. Then you look for replacement. Does that answer your question? But Sherry, you wanted to say something.
Financial discipline.